rising behind my wheels. Old scars hidden underneath the steel. Sun going down on a broken town. Ain't nobody here to turn me around. Got an old guitar on the passenger side and a lifetime of regrets I can't hide. Your name is written on the dashboard glass, another reminder of a life that passed. Black dust road, take me far away from the things I lost and the words I couldn't say. Black dust road, underneath the fading sky, I'm chasing down the miles just to leave the past behind. But no matter where this old road goes, some memories never let you go. Black dust road, keep carrying me home. There's a motel sign flickering red and a photograph of you beside my bed. I thought the years would make it disappear, but every empty highway brings you near. I remember your hand slipping out of mine underneath that old street light. You said, don't come looking when I'm gone, but I've been looking ever since that dawn. Black dust road, take me far away from the things I lost and the words I couldn't say. Black dust road, underneath the fading sky, I'm chasing down the miles just to leave the past behind. But no matter where this old road goes, some memories never let you go. Black dust road, keep carrying me home. Maybe I'm running from a ghost, maybe I'm running from myself. Every mile I put behind me only puts you somewhere else. The engine keeps on roaring, the night keeps rolling by. I've got nothing left to lose now except another piece of my life. Black dust road, take me far away from the things I lost and the words I couldn't say. Black dust road, underneath the dying sun, I keep driving like the past can never catch me up. But no matter where this old road goes, your memory follows where the cold wind blows. Black dust road, keep carrying me home. Black dust rising in the morning light. One old truck disappearing from sight. No map, no promise, no place to stay. Just black dust and another lonely day. Broken boots, These boots boots who walked 1,000 miles through dusty roads and lonely nights. They've seen the fields, they've seen the bars. They've carried me beneath 1,000 stars. There's an old coat hanging by the door, and a photograph from years before. I used to think that hard work was enough, till life showed me that love can be rough. Broken boots, worn out soul, walking down a road with nowhere to go. Broken boots, tired eyes, carrying memories I can't leave behind. I got dust beneath my feet and an empty heart beneath my chest. These broken boots keep moving on, even when there's nothing left. I work from sunrise to the setting sun, thinking someday I'd have it all done. But while I was chasing after time, the woman I love stopped waiting by my side. She left a note beside the bed, 3 little words I never said. I read them till the paper tore, then I heard her footsteps fade beyond the door. Soul, walking down a road with nowhere to go. Broken boots, tired eyes, carrying memories I can't leave behind. I got dust beneath my feet and an empty heart beneath my chest. These broken boots keep moving on, even when there's nothing left. Maybe someday these roads will end, maybe I'll find myself again. But every step reminds me why some people leave before you realize. I can't repair what time is broken, can't take back every word unspoken. So I keep walking through the night with these old boots and a fading light. Broken boots, worn out soul, walking down a road with nowhere to go. Broken boots, tired eyes, still carrying the weight of my whole life. I got dust beneath my feet and a memory in my chest. These broken boots keep moving on, even when there's nothing left. Comes across the fields, but some wounds never seem to heal. My boots are broken, my road is long, and I'm still walking on. Room 17, neon through the blinds. Rain keeps falling like a warning sign. Your suitcase disappeared that night, but your shadow never left my mind. Coffee getting cold beside the bed, 1,000 things I should have said. Your photograph is fading on the wall, but I still hear your footsteps in the hall. motel where lonely people stay. I hear your voice in every room, but you're 1,000 miles away. Cold, hot motel, neon burning through the rain. I came here trying to forget you, but I only found your name. The old jukebox plays a broken song. The bartender knows I've stayed too long. The cigarette smoke hanging in the air, and empty chairs where nobody cares. I remember you beside that window, saying we'd never let each other go. Funny how forever came undone before the morning even saw the sun. Cold, hot motel where lonely people stay. I hear your voice in every room, but you're 1,000 miles away. Cold, hot motel, neon burning through the rain. I came here trying to forget you, but I only found your name. Oh. Maybe love was just a highway, and we missed the final turn. Maybe some things aren't meant to last, no matter how hard we learn. Now the rain is getting heavier, and the night is closing in. I can leave this motel tomorrow, but I can't leave where we've been. Cold, hard motel where lonely people stay. Your memories in the hallway, and your perfume won't fade away. Cold, hard motel, neon crying through the rain. Came here trying to lose you, but I walked out with the same pain. Room 17, the lights go low. Another lonely night to go. I close the door and kill the light, but you're still there, somewhere in the night. Dust never forgives. I left my shadow on an old dirt road where broken fences still stand alone. A worn-out truck with fading paint knows every mile I can't escape. The wind still carries yesterday across the fields where children play. Every sunset burns the same, but nothing here remembers my name. Old ties keep rolling on, even when the hope Dust never forgets. Rusty sign says county line, like time was frozen there in time. An empty porch still rocks at night, waiting for someone in the light. My old boots know every stone, they've walked this world all alone. Some dreams disappear with rain, some stay riding through your veins. The engine hums beneath the stars, like it knows this restless heart. The night keeps stretching far ahead, another road, another bend. Dust never forgets where you've been. Every highway knows your skin. Every mile leaves another scar, still chasing who you are. Windows down, the sky turns gold. Some stories never grow old. The road keeps calling just because dust never forgets. Ghosts of an empty town. There's a broken sign hanging by the road, rust on the gate where the old trucks used to go. Windows boarded up, paint peeling down, nothing but the wind in this forgotten town. I parked my truck where the diner used to stand, dust running through the fingers of my hand. I can still hear laughter from years ago, but there's nobody here anymore. Ghosts of an empty town, walking through the streets at night. Memories in every doorway, shadows underneath the lights. Ghosts of an empty town, whispering what we used to know. Everybody left a long time ago, but somehow I never let go. There's an old motel with a broken sign where you kissed me underneath the neon light. The room we had is covered in dust, but I swear I can still feel your touch. The barbershop is missing half its glass. The schoolyard gate is chained and cracked. I walk these streets like I never left, looking for pieces of my old self. Ghosts of an empty town, walking through the streets at night. Memories in every doorway, shadows underneath the lights. Ghosts of an empty town, whispering don't really die. Maybe they just learn to disappear. Maybe every empty house still holds somebody's tears. I thought I came back looking for you, but now I know what brought me through. I wasn't searching for the past, I was searching for who I was. Ghosts of an empty town, dancing underneath the moon. Every broken window sings an old and forgotten tune. Ghosts of an empty town, I can finally let you go. The road is calling one more time, and I don't need to know where it goes. I start the engine, the dust begins to rise. The empty town disappears behind my headlights. No one waves goodbye, no one says my name. Just an empty road, memories fading with the rain. Midnight train to nowhere. Midnight whistle in the pouring rain. One old suitcase and a heart full of pain. Station lights flicker across the track. I hear that engine and I don't look back. Your picture's folded inside my coat, along with every word you ever wrote. I could have stayed, but I had to go. Some roads lead somewhere, some roads don't know. I'm riding on the midnight train to nowhere, leaving all the pieces of my life behind. No destination, no one waiting, just the sound of steel against the night. I'm riding on the midnight train to nowhere, trying to outrun what I can't erase. But every mile beneath these wheels still carries your face. Small towns disappear beyond the glass like photographs of a forgotten past. A tired man sweeps across from me while the moon keeps running through the trees. I wonder if you're awake tonight, looking through that same old window light. Maybe you're thinking I was wrong, maybe you already moved along. I'm riding on the midnight train to nowhere, leaving all the pieces of my life behind. No destination, no one waiting, just the sound of steel against the night. I'm riding on the midnight train to nowhere, trying to outrun what I can't erase. But every mile Maybe freedom ain't a place you find. Maybe it's learning to leave pain behind. But tonight I'm just a shadow on a train, moving through the darkness with your name. I'm riding on the midnight train to nowhere, leaving every broken promise behind. No destination, no one waiting, just the lonely rhythm of the night. I'm riding on the midnight train to nowhere, and maybe that's where I belong. If I can't find my way back home, I'll keep moving on. The whistle fades into the morning sky. Another town goes rolling by. One old suitcase, one empty seat. Midnight train to nowhere, still carrying me. Back home. I left my town before the morning light. One old truck and a restless mind. Picture sleeping on the dashboard, and a heart that couldn't face the past anymore. The porch was quiet, the house was dark. I left my old life parked in the yard. There were words I should have said that night, but I chose the road instead of making things right. There's no way back home. No matter how far I drive, some doors close behind you, and some memories stay alive. There's no way back home. I've learned that the hard way. You can leave a town behind, but you can't outrun yesterday. I crossed 3 counties before the sun came up. Stopped at a diner and ordered a cup. The waitress asked where I was headed. I just smiled and said anywhere but there. Years went by like passing trains, different roads, different names. But every time the night gets cold, I remember the hand I let go. There's no way back home. No matter how far I drive, some doors close behind you, and some memories stay alive. There's no way back home. I've learned that the hard way. You can leave a town behind, but you can't outrun yesterday. Whoa. I could turn this truck around, follow the highway back through town, but what would I find waiting there? An empty house and an empty chair. Maybe home was never just a place. Maybe home was her voice and her face. And when I walked away that night, I left more than a house behind. There's no way back home, and maybe that's alright. Some roads are meant to teach you why you lost the fight. There's no way back home, but I finally understand the hardest road I've ever walked was the one I chose to leave us standing. The highway keeps on rolling, the morning starts to shine. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm leaving yesterday behind. No way back home, no way back home. Just one more mile at a time. She left in the rain. She stood by the door with a suitcase in hand. Rain was falling hard across the land. I could see the tears behind her eyes, but neither one of us could say goodbye. Her old blue coat was soaked in rain. She looked at me like I was a stranger again. I wanted to tell her, please don't go, but pride kept my mouth closed. She left in the rain, and I watched her disappear down a lonely road that I still drive every year. She left in the rain, took the sunshine from my days. Now every storm reminds me of the woman who walked away. Her coffee cup is still beside the sink. Sometimes I stare at it and start to think, maybe I should have held her when she cried. Maybe love was standing there, but I swallowed my pride. The old porch light still shines at night over an empty chair beneath the light. I hear the rain against the window pane, and for a moment she's beside me again. She left in the rain, and I watched her disappear down a lonely road that I still drive every year. She left in the rain, took the sunshine from my days. Now every storm reminds me of the woman who walked away. If I could go back to that night, I'd hold her close and make it right. I'd tell her everything I couldn't say before she turned around and walked away. But time don't stop for broken hearts, and some goodbyes tear a life apart. So I sit here listening to the rain, wondering if she remembers my name. She left in the rain, and I watched her disappear down a lonely road that still brings her back to me each year. She left in the rain, and nothing feels the same. Every drop against this window sounds like her calling my name. The storm is almost over, but I'm still standing here. She left in the rain, and somehow she never really left. There's one last bottle sitting on the bar, neon lights flickering like a dying star. The bartender says, "You staying long?" I just shake my head and turn up the song. Her photograph is underneath my hand, a little piece of a life I couldn't understand. She said she'd stay, but she changed her mind. Now I'm drinking to a love I left behind. This is the last bottle, the last drink for the night. I'm trying to drown your memory in the bottom of this glass tonight. This is the last bottle, then I'll walk out that door. But I've said that 100 times, and I always come back for more. Says 2:30. There's nobody here but me and you. We're just your memories sitting in this chair, like you never really left me there. Your old blue jacket still hangs by the door. I don't know what I'm keeping it for. Maybe I'm scared that when it's gone, I'll finally know that you moved on. This is the last bottle, last drink for the night. I'm trying to drown your memory in the bottom of this glass tonight. This is the last bottle, then I'll walk out that door. But I've said that 100 times, and I always come back for more. Maybe tomorrow I'll throw your picture away. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally change. Maybe I'll wake up and understand that some things can't be held in your hands. But tonight the neon's burning low, and there's nowhere else I need to go. So pour it slow, bartender, please. Let me forget what I can't leave. This is the last bottle, the last drink for the night. I'm finally facing your memory instead of hiding from the fight. This is the last bottle, and when the glass is dry, I'll leave your photograph behind and walk into the morning light. One last sip, one last look, one last memory I can't erase. The bottle's empty, the bar's quiet, and I'm finally leaving this place. Whiskey on the highway, two headlights cutting through the night, dust on the windshield, fading lights. Your old picture lying on the seat. Every mile keeps bringing you to me. There's an empty bottle by my side, and 1,000 words I never tried. The radio plays our favorite song, but without you, everything feels wrong. Whiskey on the highway, your memory in my mind. I'm driving through the darkness, leaving everything behind. The road keeps getting longer, but the pain won't disappear. Whiskey on the highway, and your ghost riding here. Small town lights are disappearing fast, just like the pieces of our past. I still remember what you said the night you walked away instead. Your perfume still lives inside this truck, like some cruel reminder of our luck. I thought these miles would set me free, but every road keeps leading back to me. Whiskey on the highway, your memory in my mind. I'm driving through the darkness, leaving everything behind. The road keeps getting longer, but the pain won't disappear. Whiskey on the highway, and your ghost riding here. past the county line, I finally leave your name behind. Baby, when the morning starts to shine, I'll stop looking for you in every passing sign. But tonight the moon is cold and low, and I don't know where I'm gonna go. So I'll keep this old engine running strong, trying to outrun everything I've done wrong. Whiskey on the highway, your memory in my mind. I'm driving through the darkness, leaving everything behind. Oh, the road keeps getting longer, and the night keeps holding on. Whiskey on the highway, till the last light is gone. Two headlights fading in the night, one lonely man beneath the sky. No destination, no goodbye.